morning, everyone. Just a quick reminder about subscribing to the Day Trade to Win YouTube channel. If you enjoy watching and learning from these videos, you'll be instantly notified when new videos are available, but you have to subscribe in order to get the notification. It's a great resource. I think we're up to 400 plus videos for all types of traders, new, experienced, and many of the videos are webinar recordings with free education where you actually learn something about the current market and how to adapt to what's happening. Now, before I get into the orders, for those of you who are serious and really want to learn the benefits as well as the pitfalls concerning this wonderful game of we call day trading, I want you to remember that it's risky. You have to know what you're doing. Please don't trade with funds you can't afford to lose. Talk to a licensed broker. And before you do anything, practice. You can lose a lot of money. You can make a lot of money. And always refer to the CFTC rule about hypothetical and simulated performance results and the limitations, especially if you're interested in being a millionaire overnight. It's not the way this works. Now to begin, what I'm going to show you is the Atlas Line software. It's a proprietary method, indicator. It's based off of price action. The Atlas Line is being shown here on your chart by that little blue dashed line there. You can make it solid or dashed. I have it as a dash, and the idea here is to enter long or short. The orders are going to appear with a very specific price to go long or short. I'm going to demonstrate to you how this trade was fired off this morning, why you're going long, and more importantly, how to manage the trade. Now, I like to use multiple stops, as you may already know. I like to use time, I like to use proof, and I like to use some type of catastrophic or hard stop in case everything goes wrong. You should always have some type of protective stop when trading. I recorded this about an hour ago. This is not market replay. This is a live example. Everyone who has the Atlas line should have received the same exact entry on their charts. The software will provide it for you. So I'm going to speed up this video so we're not going to just sit around and watch this. I'm going to dictate what happens next. So typically at the open we have a battle where the buyers and the sellers are jockeying for position, and you can see it's not very clear what direction the market wants to go. So the Atlas line and the way that it's using price action is to dictate before you go long or before you go short. Let's use price action to tell us. Really what we're waiting for happens to be two consecutive candles closing either above or below the Atlas line, and as you can see, it hasn't yet happened, but when it does close, you'll see an order to go long, and at that point, the entry is long. The trade is managed by the current conditions. Looks like about 7-tick target, as well as a stop, catastrophic, time, typically 4 or 5 candles, as well as proof or a prove it stop. Now, very important, I want to make sure that this is not overbought, oversold as well. In this case, it's not. So let me slow down the video here. I'm going to place a long order at 24.29. I'm going to use a market order. And even though I'm demonstrating to you a live trade being executed during a live environment on a simulated account, you should use either limit or market orders. Just remember that market orders can give you, and typically do, slippage of about a tick under normal conditions. I also have the ATM strategy, which allows me to predetermine targets and stops, and it's actually placed for me, and I don't have to worry about placing the target or the stop. Now, why am I using this target? Well, the current conditions dictate that 2 points is what I can expect, and therefore you see 2-point target automatically placed for me. The stop, as you can see way down there, is only a catastrophic stop. Remember, we have multiple stops, whatever happens first, but you definitely have to have something there to protect you in the worst case scenario. Now, as this is starting to reach the target, which is 24.30.75, if it doesn't happen within the next 4 candles, time-based stop tells me to get out. So the rules are very objective. Happened actually fairly quickly, quicker than I would have expected. The target is reached, the trade is executed, and you're out. And now we're looking forward to the next trade. Now, I don't know if the market's going to continue higher and higher as it's still early in the day. I don't know if the market's going to reverse, but I am looking for a few other things. It could be a pullback trade, a strength trade, a bounce trade. These are all signals generated by the Atlas line as we move forward in time. And I also think that the later you get into the day, typically the market slows down. So keep an eye on the current conditions. When the market's too slow, it's not worth trading. Now, the Atlas line is available with mentorship. Mentorship includes all the courses and programs, including the Trade Scalper, the ATO2, the Roadmap, the Blueprint, the X5. July 11th is our next class. I would recommend going to DayTradeToWin.com, calling us, emailing us, seeing if this is the right fit for you, especially if you're a beginner trader. This will be a great opportunity. In addition, you can also purchase the Atlas line separately, 6-month or lifetime license. I'm also bringing MT5 to the charting platforms offered by DayTradeToWin.com, so look for that in the very near future. If you have any questions, you can email me at support@DayTradeToWin.com. If you're serious about learning how to day trade, I invite you to join our family of traders where we provide free setup and support for all courses and software, including a free practice simulator to get you started in the right direction. Until next time, good trading.